guys, happy Motivational Wednesday. So today I just want to tell you to basically guard your heart, guys. Your heart literally is the most important thing, and just not even like in the, I guess, the natural sense of your heart, but just on the spiritual aspect of your heart. You have to guard your heart. You have to, the mind, like I said, can be a tricky thing because it can actually play a lot of tricks on you. The mind is smart. We don't give the mind that much credit, but it's not what goes into a man that defiles him, but it's what comes out. The heart is where we hold more of our desires, what we feel, what we think, not what we think, but what we feel, is the heart. You want to make sure that you always do a heart check. Ask yourself how you are feeling, what's going on in your emotion wise. Check in with yourself. That's what I want to say. Just check in with yourself and always ask yourself how you are feeling, because if you don't check your emotions, at any point in time your emotions can explode, meaning anger, resentment, things that have been built up in you. In one moment somebody can say the wrong thing, and it's not even that person you're taking it out of, but it is the things that you have held in your heart and didn't deal with that lashed out at that person. Meaning, there are sometimes in lives where you see stories about how people snap, and sometimes the person is like, I don't even know how that happened. I wasn't angry towards them. Well, what happens is, and I'm not a professional, but what happens is, in some cases, you have had enough. You've had enough of getting beat up by the world, by your family, by your friends, by people who say that they love you, by people on the streets, by what you watch on the news, by what you see in social media. You have had enough. And it is that one incident that one person might have looked at you wrong or said the wrong thing, and you snap. Whether it's in words, whether it's physical, whether you know, and a lot of times what people don't really understand is physical abuse. Somebody can get over that. I mean, you know, it's a horrible thing. You don't ever want to go through that, but somebody can get over that. But mentally, if you cut somebody mentally, that can take years and years and years for that person to get over it. Even if you didn't mean it, that can do a whole lot of damage to somebody's spirit. You never want to cut somebody with words, because that is just don't do it, okay? So you always want to do a self-check. And just like I said, because even if it's physical, it's mental, you can accidentally take someone's life because of that one moment where everything just bubbled up and you just exploded and you blank out, and it's not even in your personality. It's nothing that you've ever done before, but you've hurt somebody so deeply because you didn't do a self-check. So every now and again, stop. I don't know if you meditate or whatever you do to get your mind silent, and do a check-in. Am I okay? How am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? Have I dealt with whatever it is? And then find a way to deal with it in a positive manner. But make sure that you deal with it so that you are a more positive person. So anyways, guys, make sure that you guys are loving yourself today, and I will see you next week. Bye!